Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I am back with another double challenge layout today. Paper Issues has challenged us to scrapbook our pet, which for me isn't that difficult because I feel like I scrapbook more Billy than I do myself. The main part of this challenge is for the Scraptacular Cropping Club. So the challenge this week is to use up some pocket cards. So this is the We Are Memories Keepers kit. Wait, what is it called? It's the Albums Made Easy. It's the Chalkboard collection. So I've had this for quite a while, so I thought I would try and take this opportunity to use up a good bit of it. So I'm just playing around here, figuring out how this can kind of layer up to make my layout. Not committing to anything yet. I'm just seeing how the proportions work together. And then I just picked up that Becky Higgins corner rounder, so I'm going to take advantage of that for any edges that I cut. I can round them so they look like they were supposed to be that way. I'm looking for a background paper now, so that's a Core-dinations paper stack. It's called Black Magic, and it's really cool because you see all of those solid colors there. The other side has that black texture on it, and you can distress it so that the color shows through it. Initially I thought I was going to use sandpaper or something to scuff it up in a few areas so that blue would come through. It's the same kind of minty aqua as that chevron that's in that card right there. But I couldn't find any sandpaper or substitutes, so I go in a different direction with that. But that was initially my thought when I pulled it out. So I like the layers I was playing around with, so I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. I'm using that Project Life card as a spacer, so those top and bottom cards can be lined up to look like one big piece, but the bottom section was longer than I wanted it to be, so I went back and moved it a little bit. I like that proportion better. I think I used like 10 cards in total, but some of them I cut off, so I didn't use all of it. But I still got a good chunk of that collection used up, so I'm very happy with that. And then this is just looking, I'm going to go ahead and round the photo corners as well so it all goes together. But you'll see Billy's facing off of the page, and something just looks weird to me, and I haven't figured it out yet. But I think that's what it is. He's facing off the page, and there's just, my eye follows his nose off the page rather than in, so I flip all this around and you'll see that, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. Yep, here we go. So I'm just flipping all of my layers around so that he's facing the other direction, and instantly the page looks better. So if your page is ever looking a little funky, just look at the subject in your photo. It's a basic design principle to have your subject looking into the page. It helps your eye, bounce around the page properly. It's very black and white with that just single hit of aqua, so I'm trying to look at those other colored pattern papers. So I add in that floral on the vertical, and then I'll go back and add that yellow pattern on the horizontal. And you don't need a quarter rounder. If you're wanting to round your corners when you're using cards like this, you just need to place the corner of that card on the corner of your straight edge and just trace the corner of it with scissors. You don't have to go and buy a fancy punch. My local scrapbooking store, Paper Dreams, they have consignment sales every so often where everyone can bring their unused stash and sell it. in sort of like a garage sale type deal, and then your profits go as store credit. So it's kind of a win-win-win for everybody. So I just picked that up last week for a few bucks. So thank you, whoever brought that in. I'm getting a lot of use out of it already. I like that doily to add a little unexpected design element. I just wanted something, like I wanted most of the elements on this page to be Project Life cards. But when you're trying to layer a lot, it really helps to use different textures. So I brought in that doily and some washi tape to help with that. And now I'm just looking through some embellishments. Almost all of that stuff I got from Tuesday mornings. So I have this Heidi Swapp chipboard stickers there, and those are going to be my main embellishing element. I've had them, I pull them out for a bunch of different pages and they never quite make it on the page, so I'm making it a point on this page to get a few of those bigger elements on this one. And those are Fancy Pants paper clips. I really wanted to get those on the page as well, but those don't end up making it. I really liked when I put these stickers on the page how I brought out the pink in Billy's tongue. Everything else in the pages is kind of mimicked in the pictures except for the pink of his tongue, so I like that little pop that's on those chipboard stickers. And those are just some Bella Bullavard black puffy hearts. Now I'm going for my title. I'm just titling this tennis. Whenever I'm home visiting from college, Billy and I go and watch my mom play tennis. So he absolutely loves watching tennis. So it's kind of fun to take him because he gets so excited. But that's just me and him watching my mom play, so that's just what I'm going to title it. I kept trying to bring in that other chipboard sticker with the chevrons that says smile, but once I have the tennis down, it brings in that third pink element to triangulate the photo, and I really feel like I didn't need that third piece anymore. But I like how I have the doily in 3 spots, and then I have that pink in 3 spots. So there's just a few more layers I'm going to try and add. Just thought it needed a little bit more interest, so this die cut card was pretty cool, so I thought I'd try and sneak that on there. And then again, I just thought it needed a little more of a different element, so I added some black and white twine in 3 areas. I liked those 2 spots, but I really felt like I needed it in the bottom right corner as well, so I tried to just do a little bundle, but too much of it was hidden. It was kind of too lined up, so I made a messy cluster and just stapled it to the page up under those layers, and I like how that looks a lot better. Then this is what I decided to do instead of distressing, since I couldn't find any sandpaper. I wanted something up in the upper left hand corner, but instead of doing what I normally do by mimicking those pattern papers up there in an area, I decided to tear the paper. That way I could take advantage of the colored core, and I just distressed it a little bit with my Tim Holtz distress tool and then backed it with the pattern paper. And then now I'm just die cutting a heart out of another one of those pattern papers, so I get the effect of mimicking papers up there without the direct layering elements. And I think that's a sweet little touch. I love when people do that, and I like when I do it, I just never do. So I'm gonna try and remember to do that more often. I really like the way it looks with a piece of paper peeking through from the background. But I'm done, so I had lots of fun with this one. I think I got 10 cards used up. You can check me. Let me know if I'm off. I didn't use all of the 10 cards, but I had lots of fun. So thanks guys for watching. Bye.